Hey guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're gonna get cozy, but not too cozy. Let's just put it that way. So, I hope you guys are ready. So today I definitely want to get started on that storage area. I had just cleared out a little bit of space over here for some future projects that I have planned. But as of right now, I definitely need myself a centralized base, a storage area, someplace where I can get things started. So, I'm thinking about mining just up here, right sort of where that grass block is, which is so like perfectly placed, and using ladders to get up here, at least for now, until I figure out some better way to do that. Eventually maybe water channels would be nice, like some kind of water solution would be a cool idea. But I want to mine this area out here, kind of get myself hopped in here, mine this out until I see this edge here. And I want to keep this sort of within this area. And I have a bit of clearing out to do. So, if you enjoyed the earlier time lapse, you're going to, of course, enjoy these time lapses. So I hope you guys enjoyed that wonderful time lapse. Of course, let's go up and see what exactly was done. So right here is the way currently to get up here. Of course, I would like a different way later on, but this is going to have to do. And as you can see, my storage room. So this is going to be my main storage hub. I think in these chests, they're going to be specific things, sort of like easy access stuff. And then this is going to be your mass storage. Of course, I don't have enough wood yet to fill everything up, but this is how it's going to be sort of set up. Of course, we have some extra storage here and there. We have a bedroom, which is not fully done yet. I'm just kind of limited in the amount of blocks that I have, so I've kind of got to deal with that. I did, however, like this. This is like a little storage area, like a little closet, which kind of fit, and has some more storage up top, which is really nice. So, with all of this done, I think we should be able to go to the Nether. Now that I have the armor that I have on, I have all this extra storage, I think today would be probably a good time to at least visit the Nether, so that way we can grab a few of the main things that I definitely want from the Nether, and that's going to be quartz. That way we can get some redstone automation going on, and probably create our first farm today, and that's going to be for those beautiful sheep over there. I think I have just about everything prepped up and ready to go. I just want to make sure that I place this somewhere that is a little bit away from our base, but still accessible. So this is what I did early on today, is I had cleared this out, for one, so we have an easy access to this forest, so we can sort of deforest this area. But also, you know, there will be future stuff potentially placed over here. One of those future things, I think, should be a portal, which would honestly fit perfect right here. Like straight up, just right up in this wall. This would be a perfect place for this portal. And it's out of the way. And it's also easily accessible, which is going to be great, especially if we need to, I don't know, move villagers via the portal, which it might have to happen, might not, I don't know. Depends on how easy those villagers are going to be able to be boated over here or minecarted over here. All depends. All we really need is 2 villagers, and eventually we can get ourselves a nice little farm going. But right here, I think this is going to be perfect. So all we need to do, I'm actually going to place it in the ground. It is getting dark, so I'm probably going to head back and sleep. But I mean, honestly, with us putting it in the ground, we don't need all the pieces. So right here, and yeah, the rest of it's probably just going to get covered with cobblestone anyways. So, looks pretty good. Just needs a couple decorations placed here and there, and I think this will look absolutely marvelous. Now, we just got to light it, but It's getting a little dark and I'm getting a little scared. Now, before we go and even decide to step foot in there, we definitely need a golden helmet. You could use any golden part, but I'm going to just stick with a helmet for right now. I think that is going to be the best bet. And we don't need any coal, but I will bring the rest of this gold in case we get some guys we can trade with while we're there. Not really going to bring a chest. Not worried about that. Food, yes. 100% flint and steel. We're going to need to light the portal. And definitely bring some cobblestone. That is what I will hopefully be able to get set up here. So, okay, deep breath. Get prepared. We have our golden helmet on. Everything's looking good. We can light the portal now. Hear the creepy sounds. Also going to place some of these nearby. We'll just make sure to light the area up that we have near us. Place some torches. Whew. Take another deep breath because I hope this is a good spawn. I have no idea what this spawn is going to look like. The main thing I'm worried about is just once we get there, like, hopefully we're not like floating above lava. Deep breath, let's go. Oh man, fingers crossed it's not bad. Also, I'm going to look down because I've made the mistake. Oh no, this is like the worst. Oh, wow. Achievement done. Also, this is like the worst place. Oh no, and we have a skeleton right here. Oh, now it's at our base. Okay. Before gas blow this up, I mean, we are prepared for that. Oh my, I've got to hurry. I want to get this as protected as possible. Oh man, this is the worst. Almost the worst, but literally is pretty bad. This is a pretty bad spawn. Oh man, because the potential of a gas spawning right away, like we just had happen. Oh man, and blowing this up is very, very high. Okay, and plus I don't have access to quartz like I was hoping right away. Oh no. Okay, well I think I mean just need to kind of calm down, take a deep breath, relax. The only thing I have to worry about, right, is skeletons. Skeletons and ghast. That's all I have to worry about. No big deal. No big deal. This isn't a bad spawn at all. Not a bad spawn at all. Oof. Okay. Now that we have that, I'm gonna place some of these down again. Oh, that is so scary. It's so horrifying. The sounds. The sounds already. I don't have any ranged weapons either. So I kind of like when I go adventuring in places like this, which I should be okay. I do have diamond gear. Is I like to place down torches in the direction that I'm going, and that's kind of helps me figure out where I'm at. Ooh, we do have some basalt there. This is what I'm really after, is this area, because all I want is some of this, some quartz. I don't want the blue flames. I just want quartz. All right, I want a little bit of experience, and yes, and redstone stuff. It's the whole reason I'm here right now. Oh man, yeah, maybe it would be really nice though if I would have. Did you see that? If I would have spawned in here, and bam, there would have been everything I need. I mean, there is bone. That is a bonus. I just forgot about that. There is bone over here, and we could use that. Leave me alone. Yes, I think bone is definitely going to be something I want to grab. It's going to be great for dyes and stuff, so dyes and for our crops. And anything else we might want to use this for. Okay, I'm going to try and grab as much of this as I possibly can. And it's also pretty good for decoration, too. You can use it for some interesting decoration stuff. See, that's what's horrifying about this area. There's a skeleton right there. And has full kitted gear, like ready to go. Ready to shoot an arrow and knock me into lava. Oh boy. Get out of here. All right, I'm just going to head after the stuff I really want, which is this. Instead of like getting myself killed, which I don't really want to do. I'm not, it's weird. I'm just not super confident right now in this new Nether, because this is the first time I've played around in this new Nether in hardcore. I don't have a good way either of getting like any fire protection, which made me feel a little bit better. The fire protection would be really nice if we had the chance of finding a fortress, which I don't know if we're going to be able to. I'm not seeing anything nearby, and this biome gen is just not the best for what I'm trying to do. Let's block that off. Got a lot of lava over here. Come on, you're just after this. So at least I do have lots of quartz nearby, which is great. I don't see a fortress anywhere, which means we're going to have to really search for one. Ooh, here's one of the guys that we can trade with. Ooh, we got a gas though. Okay, we got a gas. I don't have any like arrows, so I have to... Oh, got him. Where is this guy? He's over here. I need to like sort of trap him if I can without punching him. Might be a little harder to do. Let's see if I can't like taunt with some gold maybe. Be like, all right, bud, here's some gold. Gassed. Oh. Ow. Okay. Not looking good. Not looking good. I'm really not liking this. Oh my, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want nothing to do with you. All right, give me a good one. Oh, he barely dodged it. Barely dodged it. I am so not having that. Deep breath. Right here. Right here. Got him. Oh my gosh. This is why this area is not okay. Okay? It's just, this is not an okay play. This guy seems like a much safer candidate for trading with. Okay. There you go. Enjoy that. I'll get you tucked down in a hole. Nice. Okay. Whew. Okay, perfect. I can just continue to trade with you until I get some stuff I like. That's perfect. And that gives a nice little use to my gold. There you go. So if you're wondering why I'm trading with this guy, is because I really want some ender pearls, and it does have a chance of giving me ender pearls. I just got spectral arrows though. That's pretty cool. Ender pearls would definitely be a good thing to get from this guy early on. Fire charge, not so much. I think it's a pretty low chance for the ender pearls, but it still is a chance, and might be something that we work on later on. Hey, we just got an advancement from that. Who was cutting onions? We ended up getting crying obsidian from this guy. I'm just gonna toss a few down there, and that just should allow him just to grab it as needed, right? Yeah. And as soon as he's done, he like, I love how he just tosses it up here. Look, we're getting a lot of leather as well. I just got a pair of boots with soul speed on them. That's kind of nice. That means we can walk on the soul sand a lot faster. Don't know what, I mean, there's not really much else. No ender pearls yet, but ender pearls are pretty easy to get in this dimension. So long as we find a warped forest, which, I mean, from what it looks like, I'm not getting super lucky with that. And a water bottle. What? Go on, man. You got something? You got anything else good in there? That's all you're giving me. I mean, I'll save it for later. You know what? I'll save what else I got for later. You just chill there. So over there somewhere's our portal. I've kind of made my way over here to this random island. I'm just gonna attempt to just go in one central direction. Hopefully that leads me to where I want to go, which is to eventually find a fortress. Usually just mining in a straight line eventually opens up to areas, and then I usually find one. It would have been really nice to have one right near the base, but we literally got the worst spawn ever. Oh man, in the Nether. But I guess that serves. Ooh, that sound. I I guess it serves me because the past ones I've had have been really, really nice. So, oh well, you know, what are you gonna do? Let's check out this area while we're over here. Kind of worried about this. Like, make sure my armor's still on. Like, look how the Nether is just horrifying now. It is just not okay. Like the way things are generated, it's just like, it's scary, man. Like, believe me, this is horrifying. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I feel it's a little safer to be right next to lava than it is to be above it and fall in it and then literally have no chance. At least with this, I can potentially hurry up and grab my golden apple and hopefully be able to save myself, even though that seems like a far-fetched thing. I need to be really careful here. I don't particularly like what I'm seeing here. This is a crimson biome, and yeah, that's just asking for trouble. So yeah, I haven't found it this way, so maybe the other direction potentially. This just really seems too dangerous to go that way. So I did manage to make my way. I'm kind of like, I've gone completely around, I guess you could say. But this definitely seems like I can cover a lot more ground, which is honestly the best, like the only thing I can do right now, because I just don't find it, I don't find it's going to be very practical. Oh my God, the gas. I just don't think it's going to be practical to maneuver any other way. All right, I've got to watch this guy. Oh man. Why are the gas so bad? Never have I had to deal with gas this bad before. Please despawn. Just despawn, please. Please, just disappear. Just go poof. So I ended up finding a delta. Good news. I found it. Bad news. That slime I definitely don't want to deal with. But traversing this is like near impossible. Like, no. Oh man. Okay. Definitely disappointed on the nether spawn. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and let's just go back home, get some of the automation stuff done that I wanted to do. We'll figure this out, but oh, that's right. This guy's here. Ooh. Luckily killing piglins. Wait, I don't want you to go back in there. Let's not. You have armor on, bub. It's not okay. But you. There we go. I can get rid of you while you're here. Ooh, we dropped a golden helmet. Is it a good golden? Oh no, it's trash. So after all of that craziness, I think we should just kind of calm down, relax, just set up some redstone automation, some simple stuff, nothing too crazy, and just go from there, right? So I'm going to be setting up a sheep farm, just a simple automated sheep farm that will get me pretty much an unlimited supply of wool. Very, very useful early game farm, and is set up fairly easy. Really all you need is this sort of setup here with a dispenser. As you can see, that's exactly how I set this up. Of course, you can click this on and off, like depending on how you want this. It doesn't really matter, it's just a visual thing. But inside here, we can place some shears. That's going to be able to shear the sheep that falls on this block. So what's going to happen is this block is eaten, or it's turned into dirt. That is recognized, and if the sheep eats the grass, it automatically regains its wool. And thus, this gets sheared, the sheep gets sheared, and we're going to have a system with a piston that is going to allow us to auto-collect that with a hopper cart. And to kind of show you how that's going to work, we have to set this up. So, I have a little bit of wood on me. I think I have some wood also stored somewhere else. Maybe I have a little bit of wood laying around. Yes, I thought I did. I need to just basically make a piston that is going to allow us to push this through. Let's see, a regular piston. I'm also going to need a lever. That would probably be handy. I already have the hopper cart and everything. I think I just need a rail, and then we should be good. I think the rail, isn't it like this? Yeah, just like that. We need a rail. It's been a while since I've made rails. But this has to be sort of set up in this fashion. So what am I going to do here? Well, I actually need to push a block into this block, but right here is going to be a hopper. So we're basically going to have a hopper that is going to be facing into a barrel that is going to be here. I'm just going to use a simple barrel like this. Hopper is going to go into the back there, so it's connected. On top of this is going to be a rail. just like this. And then we're going to have a hopper minecart that's going to go right onto that. I need to actually break through here because I need to get down here and I need to just break that rail just so slightly, just like that. Perfect. And then after that's done, we need to get ready with our dirt. Place the dirt right here. We're going to have a couple of pieces above that so we can get a piston placed. Just place that piston right here. Perfect. And then we'll just use that lever and push that right into there. And we're pretty much done. Like, we're pretty much done. At this point, basically any item we throw in here is going to get picked up and thrown into this. And then all we got to do is cover this up with dirt, and I'll put a trapdoor here. Actually, I'll put a trapdoor right down here because this is actually going to be covered up. Usually you can have a couple of pistons that are extending out here, but for me, this is just fine. I'm going to be able to access the barrel. I'll just have a trapdoor outside here just to kind of cover this up. All right, so all we got to do now is basically get a sheep in here, and this thing is pretty much ready to go. It's that simple to make this farm. We do, however, need glass. I recommend just going ahead and filling this whole thing. Now, my glass doesn't have edges on it. That's simply because of the resource pack I'm using, but you really just want it too tall. And then I like to place trapdoors on top just to sort of give it a look. You can place one right here, but I want to get the sheep in here first. And then I do recommend covering your redstone stuff up back here and then probably filling it in with dirt so that way it's not super, super obvious back here. You know, but it's all up to you depending on like what your taste is. You could just have this thing out in the open and do whatever you want with it, right? Doesn't really matter. So long as you get that grass growing. You want this grass to be able to regrow. That is the whole point of this. All right, so we got to get one sheep out of here. That's probably going to be the hardest part out of all of this without losing all of our animals. I don't even know how we're going to be able to do that. Breaking this, maybe? Come on, sheep. All right, we can get one sheep, maybe. And then a couple of cows. Okay, we got that one sheep. Wow, that actually worked perfect. Get this sheep right up here. And then just try and get this sheep to listen to you. Come on, I only need one. I didn't need the whole gang. Of course, the whole gang. This is the hardest part. A lead works a lot better, by the way. A lead works way better. You're going to end up getting stuck in there, cow. Let's not, cow. I want the sheep in here. Maybe this guy will listen to me. Literally the hardest part of this. Right there. Right? Come on. You gotta fall. Right there. Right? You're almost there. Maybe having the trapdoors, like, not the best idea. There we go. Now will you fall? Oh, come on. This is normally a lot easier. There we go. Okay. Whew. That took a lot. All right. Let's get you guys back in your pen. Man. What a mess. What a mess over here. All right. Let's see if I can't get these guys back together. Perfect. Okay. Now that things are back in order, we can see that this single grass bit right here is the only part that we're kind of needing to work. And as soon as the sheep eats the grass right now, you can see it was just sheared. And that will leave this collecting wool. So over time, this is, of course, just going to keep repeating over and over again. As soon as the grass grows, blah, blah, blah. That is how that's going to work. And it actually works pretty fast. And before we know it, especially once we're working on other things, we're going to have plenty of wool that is built up in here. And it's going to be nice to have that wool, believe me. So, of course, as always, I want to give a huge shout out. To today's sponsor over here on Sponsor Tree. And that is going to go to Faith Jocelyn. Thank you so much for your amazing support over on the Patreon. I really do appreciate you. If you're interested in becoming a patron yourself and supporting these videos that I do make, which I would really appreciate, you can find that link down in the description below. Of course, link down into my Patreon. Of course, guys, if you do want to support the channel in other ways, clicking that subscribe button is the best way to do that, and also give this video a huge thumbs up. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Of course, if you did, be sure to click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.